Have you ever had an experience that made you feel like your life had been turned inside out? Well, that has been our lives for the past year and a half. We've been in a holding pattern, caught up in the winds of change. Life is full of choices and pathways, and different pathways lead us to different places. Sometimes a path may lead to a dead end, or you may find that the path you're on isn't leading you to where you want to go. It occurred to me that we do have a choice. Although we cannot choose all our circumstances, we can choose the path. So we did. We picked up our cute little family, bought a couple of puppies, and moved out of Wyoming and bought a farmhouse on 26 acres.
Okay, jump in.
I believe this is our house. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I mean, I painted this up in our dreams. This is straight out of my dream. Green, old trees, white, four-gabled farmhouse. This is it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
So we bought a farmhouse on 26 acres in the Midwest.
You just got stuck by a wasp.
It's so great.
And the keys didn't work to the house.
So I had to climb through a window.
And we've overcome all of our obstacles to get here.
And then we got puppies!
And we got
puppies!
This is amazing. When you realize how tucked away it is, it's
like a heaven.
Heaven on earth right here.
As many of you may know, change requires sacrifice. And with great faith comes great opposition. So we are closing the Wyoming chapter for now and opening a new one. Whether on the sage-covered hills of Wyoming, in the snowy mountains, or on the prairies, I consider myself a modern pioneer, carving my own path, and with one purpose in mind. You know what it is. It's restoring home and family. So let me tell you what we've been up to these past few months. Well, other than settling into our 100-year-old farmhouse, we've been exploring, plotting, planning, scheming, and dreaming. One of my dreams was to have berries and berry patches. We already found wild berries on the property. Oh, and I need not forget mowing. Lots and lots of mowing. And repairing lawnmowers as well, and other simple country life pleasures.
There might be something I forgot, but all I know is that I miss you a lot, a lot. 7 days of eternity, 7 days in another country. Every cell screams, stay right here, and my legs, they freeze us in fear. We got time after this, but I'll need you as my brightest light. Even in the darkest night.
We also decided to plant a garden in the middle of July for the first time ever. And I really looked at it as a great learning opportunity. Plus, we really couldn't wait to get our hands into that soil and see what it could do. So we planted a few simple crops. Some things did better planting in July than others, and I like to chalk it all up for experience. Think about how much we gained and how much we learned by the small garden we planted this year, as opposed to not planting a garden at all. When you're gardening in a new climate, and a climate that you're unfamiliar with, there's so much to learn. You have such a learning curve. So my advice is to get in there, get your hands in there as soon as possible, and see what you're really working with. When I started a YouTube channel almost 2 years ago, I would have never imagined that we'd be here where we are today on this little farm in the Midwest. But I can't help but to wonder if it was made for just that purpose, to share this journey with you and to show you how we are trying to live a more self-sufficient and simple rural life. I love a restoration project. I love old homes. I love old architecture. I love vintage old recipes and learning how my great-grandmother made bread. I'm taking lessons from the past and learning past skills. How to make food from scratch, how to make sourdough bread, how is soap made, how do you grow your own food. I want to know it all. In a sense, you could call it my biggest restoration project yet. All the things that made life simple and wholesome, well, I'm bringing them back. I'm restoring home, family, and spirit, and I hope you'll join me. Love you lots.